All right, part three. Part three. That was a waste of 32 and a half minutes, but we'll start again. I'm Jake Kokenauer, hour three.
Parker Benz, hour three.
Noah Kendall, hour two.
Jared Wisdorf, hour two.
All right, well, Jared, you want to get us started for the third and final time?
This isn't the final time. Alright, I like the example of the acorn and the walnut. That really stood out to me because they both
Yeah, that's a good one.
follow their flaws, and whichever one goes the fastest, or so it's kind of like a competition to see like which one will take over the other one and stuff like that. So I just like because it's kind of like a competition, and it's like whoever does like the most work in society or something like that will come out better. And
I like it. I liked it the first time, the second time, and the third.
all right, who else got one?
Oh, yeah, just give me a second. Let me look at my sheet.
Let me pull mine up quick.
Like I talked about earlier, he kind of like dissociated himself from the government completely, and like everything he did, like not paying his taxes, which was a example that hopefully everybody saw, because that's what got him into jail. But even after he got out of jail, he still never paid his taxes. So he kind of just like was against the government the whole time.
I said I think that his views on how people should have more power than the government is interesting because I don't think it will end up working out.
Yeah, same. I feel like it would just like it might work out for like a little while, but in the end, it just like would go to crap.
I said I learned about taxes on where your money goes, and it's kind of like a due to the government. You're paying your dues for everything that they do.
Yep.
All right, my second one is it surprised me when he said government is best, which governs not at all. I find this statement kind of hard to believe because I feel like people would take advantage of having no government, and I just feel like how we learned in history class, I feel like people are like not naturally bad, but like naturally like trying to like better themselves and their own family, and not everyone's not looking at it as like a whole.
I agree. Also, like you were saying, Jared, it's just like they're like not trying to be bad, but like sometimes they're just born into like the mindset of that, like where they grew up around, I guess.
Or they're like
Especially in a time like now, we need government to set a structure for us.
Especially in a time like now.
Yeah, they need construction workers like Parker.
Alright, who's got another one?
Are we doing questions or?
No,
Yeah, just go to a question.
Alright,
I'll do my first question. What is Thoreau's opinion on wealth? Why does he say the rich are less likely to practice civil obedience?
Because they think they're better than everybody.
Well, I feel like it was in like a time where the rich had like a lot of power in the government, or they were like a high ranking in the government. If they got in trouble or something, they could like buy their way out of it, something like that.
Yeah. Agreeable.
Some kind of like how they can just go on with their life because they have enough money to afford it. Whereas like some poor has no choice but to like filter in and just do what everyone else
Do
does.
what the government wants of them.
My first question was, how would people be punished for crimes with a limited government, or would they get punished?
I think there would be no punishment, like obviously from the government, no structured, like here's what happens, like for this, like no classes of punishment, but there might be, like people of the community might take it upon themselves to punish you, and it might be worse, like for a smaller crime, it won't be it might be like you get killed for robbing someone, or whatever, something.
I think it is something where like all punishments start to, or like all crimes start to be equal. So like no matter what you do, like you committed a crime, same punishment. Probably not like death, but either like
lose a finger.
Yeah, a few years or something.
Lose a finger.
Good questions.
All right. Zeke.
All right, wait. Give me a second here. What did he realize when he was in jail? What do you guys think?
That he was more free in jail than outside of jail.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
I
like
can't-
the quote said, like,
I'll read my quote. I got.
yeah, read it word for word.
I saw that if there was a wall, I saw if there was a wall between me and my townsmen, there was still a more difficult one to climb or break through to get to be as free as I was. And that was something he said when he was in jail.
Yeah.
Kind of meaning that the government has everybody under control, where in jail he can kind of be himself or like do what he wants, kind of, but not.
Yeah, because
Not really.
in there. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's got so much freedom in there.
yeah. Okay. No, but he's already in jail. Like, it can't get much worse than that.
True. It's facts.
All right.
Any other questions, Jared? Let's get another question round.
I'll ask another one. Do you guys think there will ever be a state or like a country without government, and why do you think so?
No,
Okay.
because
Maybe a third world country because they're less developed and they don't have as not. I kind of look at it this way: like they don't have as much deadly technology.
Yeah.
So like if the United States had no government, people have a lot of resources and power to where they could go on rampages and cause a lot of damage. I would say.
Yeah.
No punishment, obviously, but in a third world country, it might be kind of better because then the people who are trying to survive off just eating ends meet, they might be able to do things on their own and be like, just get themselves off the ground a little bit.
yeah, it would kind of be like a purge, like a free for all, just like
Yeah.
do whatever you want. Like there'd seriously be nothing. There's nothing holding you back from doing.
And it's all about the culture and people's beliefs. Like if people are true, like angry people, like naturally angry, then they'll have a lot.
There would be no community. There would be no activities. It would just be a free for all.
And if, like, let's say someone wanted to come and, like, invade their country or do something, like, harm, like, another country to harm them, but there's
No defense.
Yeah, there's no military, there's no government. Like, there's nothing there to protect the people besides themselves.
Yeah, there's no
You
organized.
would definitely invade the third world country that has no government.
That's correct. Noah, Parker, you want to give like one more question? One of you guys?
Okay, so,
This is an arm
this
workout.
article is titled Civil Disobedience. Do you believe that we are seeing some of that in the past few weeks? Like with the quarantine and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
People have
The
to
gov-
change the way they act.
Yeah.
Like, people are used to this, like, having somewhat freedom and being able to do whatever they want, and then when that's taken from them, like, you can see how some people are reacting to it, like, fine, just staying at home, and there's other people who, like, just like,
Yeah, some people aren't even looking at the bigger picture of like how much damage this can actually do.
yeah.
I could ask another question probably.
Yeah.
We're almost at 9 minutes. What kind of government do you think he wanted in general? Like, how do you think he wanted it controlled? How do you think he wanted
Limited
everything to
government?
work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted, like,
Very
smaller the better. Like,
Yeah, very, very limited. So, like, the people had more power than the government did.
Yeah,
maybe
he.
not even someone, like, there to enforce things, but someone just to, like, give, like, guidance, or, like, give options for people to follow, maybe.
Yeah, he used.
If it's, like, that limited, you can't even, like, I feel like you wouldn't even be able to, like, guide people, really, but it would literally be, like, options.
He would. Yeah, he uses the term like limited monarchy. So like, still like has. He probably still has some like strict restrictions that like have like a punishment or like that mean a lot, but like like an absolute monarchy. All right, you guys want to say our final thoughts or
I'll do a quotation.
the quote?
Are we at 12 yet?
No, we are not. We're at 10. So just say our
Right?
say some quotes. Say a quote and say your connections all at once.
I'm just gonna say my connection.
All right, say
Yeah,
it's,
we can take our time. Take your time, Wiz.
Alright, so I think that Henry David Thoreau, a person that Emerson would consider a genius. I feel this way because Thoreau is not scared to stand up for what he believes and to support a greater cause and not a personal cause. Also, I believe that they would have agreed that, and this is a quote from I think the first story. Society is in conspiracy against the manhood of every one of its members. So it's like they're trying to get everyone to conform to the same thing and same beliefs. So it's kind of like going against other people's beliefs in like general.
it's good. Good
Yeah, I
stuff.
like that. One connection I had between this story and the other story we read was about how both of them are like not changing to the way society wants you to change. Kind of like not doing or like just getting pushed around, like doing what you please.
Yeah.
All right. I already said, well, one of my quotes, but the other one was the government is best which governs least. But Jared said that earlier. But my connection was they were both very clear on how you should push towards your own thoughts and actions. And I don't know, I just think that's like a strong characteristic that people need, not to be a follower and just lead toward whatever they want to do and whatever they believe.
Yeah.
All right,
My last quote
Parker.
that I have.
Oh, you got to finish it up now?
Yeah, this is my last quote. It says, I ask for not at once no government, but at once a better government, which just means like that he's not asking for like zero government at all. Like it's not gonna happen like as soon as he wants either, or, like as quick as possible. He just wants like it to start to get better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a lot of
It's
people.
like there's an end goal, but you never really reach it. Things like this, like with government, you always just kind of end up short, but it's like still progress.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't really hear him through. Like he wanted like some government, but he didn't want it to like control everything.
Mm-hmm.
Most people thought